On the day he would become the first US Vice President to address Israel's parliament, the Knesset, Mike Pence was greeted with almost presidential ceremony by Israel's Prime Minister. He didn't take long to return the favor.
It's my great honor, on behalf of the President of the United States, to be in Israel's capital, Jerusalem.
It was a description of Jerusalem that Pence would repeat 3 times during his set-piece event. But not before he was interrupted by Israeli-Palestinian members of the Knesset decrying the US position and any prospect of US involvement in the peace process. Their enforced departure cleared the way for Pence to speak to 2 other audiences, Israelis and US evangelical Christians, for whom the Jerusalem Declaration was a major campaign pledge.
In the weeks ahead, our administration will advance its plan to open the United States Embassy in Jerusalem. And that United States Embassy will open before the end of next year.
Pence has said that his faith largely determines his long-standing backing for Israel. This speech fused that religiosity with, as offered, the near-total political support of the Trump administration for the government of the watching Benjamin Netanyahu, including its position on Iran.
I have a solemn promise to Israel, to all the Middle East, and to the world. The United States of America will never allow Iran to acquire a nuclear weapon.
He said the US would back a 2-state solution if both Israelis and Palestinians agreed and Israel's security could be guaranteed, and put the onus on the Palestinians to come to the table.
Mr. Trump gave them Jerusalem. I mean, what an honest broker that is, wants the deal of the century, in which Jerusalem plays a major role.
Above all, this speech threw into sharp relief the different realities which the United States and Israel on one side and the Palestinian leadership on the other are now operating in. For Palestinians, this was further damage after Donald Trump's December declaration, further evidence the United States could not be an honest broker. For Israeli ministers, they were calling it emotional, inspiring, even Zionist. Netanyahu later added his voice, calling it a magnificent speech, in particular complimenting its focus on what he called the evil regime in Iran.
It was a powerful expression of the enduring bond between our 2 countries and of your personal commitment to Israel, the commitment of President Trump and your entire delegation.
On the first full day of his visit, Mike Pence has earned the fulsome praise of his hosts and the ever stronger rejection by Palestinian leadership of any US role in the resolution of this conflict. Fawcett, Al Jazeera, West Jerusalem.